introduce some of the mental health concepts that I've learned throughout my career and my schooling and share them with the greater community. They will be in English, but of course I know there will be a large proportion of Iranian Americans at the beginning. And I will discuss some issues related to culture, in particular some mental health issues related to our culture, some good, some bad, and how they can affect us and how we can use our own culture to make us better individuals, better families, and a better community. I'm hoping that these seminars will increase the discourse on mental health and hopefully continue to reduce the stigma attached to mental illness and seeking out mental health professionals. As many of you know, in the Iranian culture, we have a negative stigma associated with having a mental disorder, a mental illness, or seeing someone for that reason. I think my father has done a good job in helping to reduce that stigma to some extent, but I'd like to do that further, especially with the Iranian American community in our generation. So I'm hoping to start these seminars by the end of this month. Most likely it'll be once a month, and you'll hopefully hear about them in the future. Thank you.
Sure. So I've spent the last 9 years at Johnson & Johnson doing supply chain, manufacturing, sales, marketing. Spent the last 5 years in London actually getting some international experience. And I think for me there are 3 things that I would attribute to my success, and I wish someone would have told me 10 years ago. And the first really is knowing yourself. Be yourself. You know, really try to find what your strengths are and play to those strengths. You know, a lot of times I spent the first few years really trying to focus on my weaknesses or trying to be somebody who I'm not. And trying to be this model of this aggressive, loud person that I thought was the model for success, but learned that you can actually be assertive without being aggressive. So the first point is just be yourself, know yourself. Second, be present and be heard. Speak up. As women, we don't speak up enough, and definitely as a community, we hesitate to speak up because we want to have the perfect answer before we do. So I think be heard, because nobody is going to know what value you can bring unless you do so. So don't be afraid to sit at the table and have your voice heard. And the third thing that I would say, once you know yourself, once you're comfortable with yourself, you have the courage and confidence to speak up, then it's about network, network, network. If there's one thing I can relate to people, and I tell them all the time, is it's too late to network when you need one. So start now, start early, because you'll be in a situation where you'll say, I wish I knew somebody, and it'll be too late. So those are the 3 things that I would attribute. With one caveat is you have to work hard, right? There are no shortcuts, and you can't network if you don't have value. You can't speak up if you don't have anything great to say.
You guys will all hopefully be my clients. I work with a lot of high net worth individuals throughout Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, Malibu, and for me, the passion stems from helping others. And I did this a lot for Fortune 500 companies working for Bain. And when you work for large organizations, you don't often see the personal side of what makes those companies tick. And for me, the real value that I get is helping others showcase what they can do, not only personally, but business-wise. And I started this fund about 2 years ago. We raised a few $1 million for it. And all we do is listen to what companies say. So to Fayadjun's point around listening to individuals, we listen to people who want to do this for their business. So it's extending their professional lives and their personal lives to what they do every day. And for them, we found that most of these guys, they have great ambitions, they have creative ideas, but they have no idea how to actually launch them. So we come in and we help them build a business plan, develop something that really matters to them, that is their passion, and then help them actually launch that. And in a few cases where we've done diligence along the way, we'll actually invest in those companies. So we work with NBA athletes, we work with several high net worth individuals out of the UK, and we've been doing pretty well for them. I think the best part for us is getting their feedback on how their businesses continue to grow even after we're gone. Because the one thing that we've noticed is it's not us that makes those companies tick, it's the individuals who are running them day to day. So that's where I do kind of most of my time.
So when you say you launch their businesses, so let's say I'm an NBA player. I don't look it, but I could be. But like I come to you, I start my, I just signed up my contract with, Lakers. Do you come out and seek for somebody like me, or do I come and find you, and what happens next? So I'm trying to understand how you apply your experience and your company services in helping me, the MBA player.
So most of these players,
WNBA, sorry.
most of these players are coming to us because for us to go proactively to them, it doesn't make sense for them because they feel like we're trying to get their business. When in reality, we're trying to help them. So they come to us and they'll say, I want to start a restaurant, or I want to start a car dealership. They love sexy, tangible businesses that you can feel. Most of the time, those aren't businesses that are very successful because they're incredibly risky. So we help them say, okay, if you want to start a restaurant, why? What makes your restaurant concept different from the 50 that are out there competing against you? And what they come back and often say is, I have no idea. Why am I doing a restaurant? What should I be thinking about? And then we help them go through the process of, let's build a plan together that you can actually execute on. Because otherwise, a beautiful plan will sit on a shelf and it'll look nice, but they actually want to be able to run this business going forward. And that's why they proactively come to us, because they know we can do that.
Wonderful.
So much like Nagarjun said, I think knowing what you're good at is really, really important. And early on, I was lucky enough to tap into what I'm good at because I was actually working corporate and I was a consultant, and I was forced to think about what am I good at and what am I going to do with it. And I realized that branding is my passion. And I recognized that in the nail industry, there was no brand. I mean, if you think about everything that you go to every day, a coffee shop, a dry cleaners, there's always a brand or something that you emotionally connect with, but not in the nail industry. So I thought to myself at the age of 22, oh, that's what I'm going to do. And I tried, and I tried, and I tried, and over the years, all my efforts built into something where now locally in the LA area, we have a very prominent brand. Why does somebody from a different state buy a gift card for you? I think because they Google best nail salon.
That's another part of the
And they're like, I want Vitagen to go to the best nail salon. Which one should I pick? And when you Google us, I mean, there's a lot that comes up. So that's what branding is about. So that's what I've done. And I think I really like your answer, Nagarjun. I think it's really important to network and to know yourself very well and know what your strengths are, so that when you are networking, you're able to give yourself to somebody else. Like when you meet someone, it's not just about what they can do for you, it's also about what you can do for them. Like how can you provide a service to them to help them, and who can you introduce them to get their work moving forward, not just yours. So.
Fantastic. You're representing, Kobe or somebody, dining with them, make sure you invite us, we're posses, And you and Nagarjun, much success to you. I can't wait for you to be the CEO of Johnson & Johnson or like, so you're right on the right path. And I can't wait to see the first nail services in Southern California go global and public. So this gentleman can know your initial investment. With that, we have, Bahiraj, why don't you come up? You're the reason we're here. Come on. Let's give a round of applause to one of our entrepreneurs in our community, Bahiraj. Can you come explain what this is? Because you know better.
Thank you so much for being here, and thank you everyone individually for being here. I'm so proud of you and hope you all enjoy that. I have a certificate from the California State Assembly, a certificate of recognition for Samira Zemafar. I have also one for Nigar Jazairi. I have one from Dr. Farid Holakouei. Thank you so much. And we didn't forget you, Ali John. Merci. And we have one from Dr. Ali. All right. We call you Doctor. Thank you so much for Bita Milanian Aziz, she's one of the best, and I love you so much. I know
Thank you.
Bita John for so many years, and I'm so proud of you for everything you do for our community. Thank you so much.
la parole. Merci.
I wanted you to meet Carol because my wife's name is Carol. So there's another Carol here. She's coming up right now. And she likes this particular day because she can buy anything she wants. Let me say something that each of you can understand. There's a greatness in the United States. And the greatness in the United States is that every society in the world lives here. And one of the great ancient societies is the Persian society.
Who you work with? What company you work with?
And it is a blessing to have Iranian Americans living in Los Angeles because Los Angeles not only celebrates diversity, we are the diversity capital of the world, right here. Now the great thing about today as well is that the Persian women are very beautiful. And those of us who are men are here because we like beautiful women. So the talent is unlimited. The history of the Persian society is unlimited. The talent is unlimited. And the city, if I ever get to Iran, is the one that I'd like to go visit, as well as all the cities, Isfahan. Because, as you know, it represents one half of the whole world. And where else can you find one half of the whole world in one place? So New Pink Pages, that's the sponsoring organization. Would you tell the audience more about New Pink Pages if you have not done that?
Thank you very much, Chief Baka. It's always an honor and pleasure to have you between us, and you always give us a lot of energy. Thank you very much. New Pink Pages has been brought up through Bahira Ardalan and her husband. Both of them did so much work to make sure such a this beautiful Pink Pages get out there and introduce all Persian women's business. So we are so proud to have such a program, and it's 5 years in a row that we have this and we get together in here. And always you've been a great supporter to us, and we thank you all very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Masita. Now, on behalf of today's bazaar, I should say, I think this is a bazaar. Now, if we had a souk nearby, we could bring it all over here in one place. If you don't speak Arabic, a souk is a place where the bazaar exists in the Arabic nations. So I have this scroll. I don't give these out, but maybe 2 or 3 a year. And I wanted to say to the New Pink Pages, now Zita, I'm going to give this to you, right? Bahare, here's Bahare's husband right here. Now he looks like Pink Pages 100%. Pink tie, white suit, beautiful. Why don't you say a few words about why you're doing all this?
I almost lost my voice. So why I'm doing this? Sheikh is asking me why I'm doing this. What a better occasion to get together with a couple of thousand Iranian successful businesswomen and businessmen today. That's the Muratta, please. And thank you.
table here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So today is a very special day for us because our son, our older son, Arash, he's going to swear today in front of Judge and Sheriff Libaka because he become an attorney, a very young attorney, and it's a wonderful occasion for us. And we are so proud also to have a Homeland Security, Catherine John, that she was here before and got in Azita. I appreciate for you and the organization to be here and be part of this wonderful, wonderful organization. So thank you so much. We are waiting for George Ferguson. He has been 11 generation federal judge. We are so proud of him. I want Arash Ardalan to come here. Arash Ardalan, if he's around, please. He's here. Let me say something. You know, every young attorney, they have to swear, become a lawyer. And then I asked George, because Arash was working for George in his office for a couple of months last year. Then I asked George, can he swear here? He said this is the best occasion to have Arash swear in front of such a wonderful, beautiful Iranian people. Thank you so much.
My wife, current Ferguson, who is Professor of the Year at Pierce College, is standing there. We are the Ardlan's good neighbors, and they are great neighbors. Come on up here, girl. Come on. Now, I have been my wife and I have been neighbors very Ardlan's for a long, long time. You see this young man here? Very handsome. Looks great. I watched him grow up. He's a hard-working, wonderful young man. This is a court session. Here's the bailiff and the marshal. But anyway, keep talking because and so I encouraged Arash, I'm going to call him Arash because he moves fast, to go to law school. He excelled in law school, and he asked me if I would swear him in from California bar. I said, I'll do it. I'll do it at the big event. All the prison people, all the entrepreneurs, all the wonderful folks that I've met for so many years. So, are you ready? Oh, I thought this was the one. So you solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the United States, and the Constitution of the State of California, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of an attorney and counselor at law to the best of my knowledge and ability. Congratulations, you are now a member of the California Band. Now, when you want to talk to him, it's $300 an hour. Thank you very, very much. I want you to know how much this ceremony means to me and to my wife, because we watched them grow up from a little kid to a big, handsome man. He has his mother's looks and his father's charm. He's going to go a long way. Great boy. All right, folks, thank you so very much. This is a great family, a great woman, a great visionary, and we wouldn't be here without the vision, with all your support. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the sheriff. He is a true humanitarian. He's a great man. We both went to the same high school. He's about 15 years behind me.
خب با تشکر از شریف لیباکا و جورج که زحمت کشیدن یک مراسم بسیار زیبا رو دیدیم و قسم خوردن یک وکیل جوان رو و به عنوان یک وکیل در این ایالت از این به بعد خدمت خواهد کرد و چه واقعا آنری بالاتر از این که یک جاج 89 ساله کالیفرنیا بخواد این کار رو براش در مقابل چشم هموطنانش انجام بده. براش آرزوی موفقیت می‌کنیم، دست بلند به افتخارش می‌زنم. مرسی. Sherry, thank you very much for supporting our community for so long. Everybody loves you, and we hope that we can do always what we're supposed to do and make you happy with our community. And we have a beautiful tie, gift from one of our vendors. Right in Farsi, it says love, and it's to Sherry Baka. لطفاً دست بزنید که شماها رو نوشته عشق بهش تحمیل کنید. Thank you, Dana, from عشق Love Gallery. گالری عشق که این لطف کردن و تقدیم شریف باکا کردن.
خواهش میکنم تشریف ببرید 4 جوان موفق در کار وکالت در هیدن هیلز، همون جایی که آقای دکتر هولاکویی سمینار داشتن. الان سمینار برقرار هست. بعد از اون شوی دوباره